Hello everyone, this is Just a Dad. Today I'm going to do a review and show you how to assemble this Amazon Basics tower fan. So you're going to have these two halves that come in the box. So on one of them it's got these like keys. They're like this, but you're going to turn them like this so that when you assemble these two halves, that key will go in that little key area on both of them. Okay, so we're going to assemble it like that. Then we're going to come around the back side and we're going to turn those to where they lock. Now on the bottom of the tower fan, you're going to take this nut off. Then we're going to place it in here, and there's a place for the cord to go through. Okay, so it can be a little tricky to get that electrical cord in that little groove, and then put this through, and then you're going to put this nut on. And we're going to tighten this down by hand. Make sure you don't cross thread it. And get that good and tight, but don't strip it. So right about there. And you can see on the back side, getting that cord in there, you kind of have to put the cord in this little groove and then put it on top of the base. So one thing I do want to show you, if your fan ever stops working, there is a fuse in the plug that you can take the fuse out and replace. Okay, so when the fan is completely assembled, here's what it looks like. It's pretty stable, and it's got controls on the top, and it does come with a remote control. Now the remote control, it is infrared. You do have to point it right at it, and it does require two AAA batteries that do not come with it. So you're going to press the power, and you can turn it on. It's got little red lights that show you kind of what status it's in. Now it does beep at you when it knows it's sent a signal. It's got 3 fan speeds. There's high. So high does give kind of some noise. If you're wanting some noise to sleep at night, this one is going to give you some kind of air noise. It also oscillates. You can control that from the remote or the buttons on the top. You have the exact same buttons on the remote as you do on the top. I can even stop the oscillating from here. I can set it on a timer, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours, 6 hours, or 7 hours. After 7 hours, it'll shut off automatically. And then it does have some different modes. So the manual talks about these modes. This is called the normal mode. It's going to just, whatever fan speed you want, that's what's going to be. If you press this mode button again, it's got like, they call that a natural. So it's going to cycle through low, medium, and high at random times to kind of give you like a breeze outside flowing through. So it's just like a random flow pattern. Then if you go to night, it says it gives a constant soft airflow. It starts out with some noise and then it'll gradually get softer. The display is pretty dim and these lights do eventually go out. Even though the fan is still on and everything, they're on for a little while and then you won't see them. Again, it's got nice big buttons on top that are very easy to turn on, different fan speeds, oscillating, so very easy to use. So there is low, and low is pretty low. I hear just a hint of a breeze. No real fan motor noise, nothing out of balance. So I love these tower fans. It's got a nice big handle because you may want to move this around the room. It's very easy to grab. It's also kind of a place for the remote control. So again, it is kind of big, but you're only going to get airflow coming out right here. So here I've got it on high, so you don't get any airflow till you get right about here to right about here. The airflow is really concentrated right in this area, kind of coming out directly at you. So around back, this is where it's going to, the intake for the fan. You will have to clean this. This does get dusty a little bit, so you will have to wipe that off once in a while. Again, kind of a nice big stable base. Even though it kind of rocks a little bit, it is pretty stable. So here we can see kind of the motor is down here, and that's kind of the squirrel cage fan right there. Let's turn it off. We can see it wind down, and you'll see what it looks like. There's kind of what the fan looks like in there, and at the very bottom there is the motor. Okay, so the unit stands approximately 41 inches tall, and the cord, the electrical cord, is 6 feet long. It does have a stylish look to it, kind of like a black piano finish to it. So it's just a very nice looking fan that does output a lot of air, kind of in a directional pattern. So I hope this video helps. Thanks everybody for watching.